Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to more model building. This is, of course, the Metal Gear Rex model kit. Um, Before I get into it, as always, if you lads find that you enjoy this channel, if you enjoy my content, if you enjoy my general doofiness and nonsense, likes, dislikes, bell icon, and comments all help the channel tremendously with the algorithm, allowing us to get to new people and allowing our community to grow as a whole. And I appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And I always twist my tongue on that one. If you guys want to come hang out with me, feel free to join our Discord, link in the description below. Other than that, I would really appreciate if you guys could subscribe. Subscribing, leaving comments, and things like that generally just gets the YouTube's algorithm to push our videos to you guys more often, keeping you guys up to date with the channel, and ultimately helps the channel to grow and gets us out to new people. And I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I appreciate your continued support of the channel. So seriously, guys, thank you for that. If you haven't done so already, feel free to join our Discord, link in the description below. Other than that, let me actually get into this. So, if you notice that the audio is a little maybe disjointed, to say the least, it's just not, what I'm saying right now doesn't really match up with what's going on. That is, for lack of a better word, that's because I felt like what I was talking about in the video just didn't really work well. I feel like it kind of just fell off. I remember I was just kind of cracking a joke about feminists, and then that ended up leading into a joke about Steve Buscemi. And then eventually, somehow, I ended up getting onto talking about my friend who is currently dealing with drugs. So I just felt like I got more stress stress relief, sort of more of a vent. I couldn't think of the words again. I apologize. I think I went more in the route of stress relief than actually trying to present a video, and I kind of just ran out of things to talk about, so I guess that's one reason why. I do apologize for that, and it's something that I've been actively trying to work to stop doing, because I know it comes off as very, just very inappropriate, and I know it gives the wrong impression, so I don't want to do that. So, that's why what I'm going to do today is I'm going to try to at least explain a little bit of the video, what's going on, what was I thinking, what was I doing, at least in terms of the model building. I'm going to keep it to the model, and then anything that I really can't fill, I'm just going to go ahead and try to put like maybe music in the background. I'm literally working on the render as we speak, so everything right now is just completely being shotgunned out. It's just, this is what I'm thinking, here we are, and that's it. At, I believe, this point within about 2 minutes, because we're about 2 minutes now, so I was working on Metal Gear Rex's weapon, the railgun. Throughout this segment, as I work on the railgun, I'm going to mention how I kept having problems with the damn gun, where if you guys have seen Metal Gear Rex, if you ever played the Metal Gear Solid and never fought Rex, his railgun should be effectively open pretty much the same distance from back to front. Right, the gap in between the gun itself. And I'm going to point out that gap distance probably at some point in this video. For whatever reason, the model kept wanting it to close. So it's like the back end was wide opened, and then as it got closer and closer to the front, it kind of like just like caved in on itself. So I actively was trying to fight that, trying to get it to be the appropriate size, and it just didn't work. So I kind of just pretend now that that isn't happening. And I'm just going to kind of hope that it looks good, because, I mean, right now it does. But yeah, I ended up having a couple of smaller parts. I lost track of where the hell I was going. Because a couple of parts didn't make sense to me at first. Granted, in most model building kits, I get confused with, and I tend to almost do things backwards by accident. You know, surprise, surprise, Nick does things backwards, who knows. But anyway, later on, once the railgun's actually finished, I was working on the Radome, I believe is what it was called. And then eventually I just got onto the, building the base, which doesn't take much. And then trying to put everything back together, like actually putting the Radome and the railgun on the Rex. For some reason, though, trying to put the weapons on Rex was arguably one of the hardest things I had to do, because you're trying to stick these plastic pegs into a rubber hole. That sounds so wrong. But yeah, for lack of a better word, that's ultimately what you're doing. And the rubber is really trying to phrase things appropriately, tight, to say the least. So you're trying to fit something into a tight hole. Oh, God. Anyway, trying to force it into a tight hole. And it just didn't want to go. I had a fight with it, and I believe one or two parts ended up falling off Rex, so then I had to reapply it. And eventually got everything together. I had to figure out how to stick this pole up Rex's ass in order to be able to get him to stand still, so I could pose him. I don't remember if I ended up showing it in this video or not, but there's the little figures. I had a brain fart there. I apologize. So the figures are super duper tiny, and they expect you to paint them. So I don't know. I don't believe I gave a comparison, like the size comparison for it. I know I think I showed them. I don't think I actually going through it. I don't think I ever actually showed the size comparison, but yeah, they were super duper tiny. And if they expect me to paint them, that's never gonna happen because I can't paint for shit. I don't know how to paint. So yeah, I am looking into the possibility of maybe using like Gundam markers, though I've heard mixed on those, like whether or not you should actually use them, but kind of up in the air. If you guys have any ideas on that, though, if you know a easier alternative to painting, like again using markers or anything that has a similar effect but isn't as maybe annoying, please do tell me in the comment section. I would love to know other ways I can make this model look even better and not have to want to slam my head in a door, because that would be awesome. Other than that, that was really this model kit. It was a really cool kit. I enjoyed it. Some aspects of it were annoying to work with. I'm not going to deny that, but again, this is just model building kits, so surprise, surprise, there's annoying bits. Also, some of it, overall, there were, like, aspects that I felt like weren't necessary. Like, there was this part, I believe, of his leg, or legs, that you just stuck this little gray bit into it, and that was it. Like, there was nothing else to it. That didn't go into anything else. It was just this little side, more, like, accent, I guess you can call it, just more for, just to have a little bit of color in there. But I'm like, why didn't they just build that piece into the model itself? Why is it its own piece? Kind of stupid, in my opinion. But hey, whatever. It is what it is, right? Yeah, I think the only bit of audio that I'm gonna keep in here from myself, from the original recording, is just gonna be the outro. Just because that's the only thing I really felt comfortable with, because overall I just felt like originally what I was talking about in this video just kind of came off bad. I just felt like it didn't seem right, and I just didn't want to give the wrong impression. So I think that's really all I have to say at this moment for this. So I'm going to do is I'm going to try to fill it with music, and we'll see if YouTube lets me get away with it. If anything, what I might do is I might just like snap in a couple of theme songs from video games that I know YouTube is okay with or should be okay with, and we'll just hope and see that YouTube's alright with it. But yeah, before I tune out, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll do the outro proper at the end of this video. But seriously, you guys do really make the difference, and I appreciate each and every one of you for it, and I appreciate you guys being here. And if you make it to the end of the video, I appreciate you nonetheless. So thank you guys. I'm going to shut up now and just let this video rock.
to renounce what made you. Words that kill. Would you speak them to me with your breath still and makes me believe the sun's never die. Can't watch the blood on my hands. Let the
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and here is the final product. Here is Metal Gear Rex. I think I did really good on this. I do need to figure out the painting, because the manual that it comes with does give you the color that or the paint types that you're supposed to go for when trying to attempt to paint Rex. The only thing is that I don't know how to paint. So I think I'm going to try to go for markers, see how that works. I don't know if I can wash the marker off if I screw it up or not, so I have no idea. But ultimately, I think this came out well. Tell me in the comment section what you guys think about the model. If you guys have any comments in regards to the things I talk about, of course, I'm always open ears. Honestly, anything that triggers a conversation in the comment section helps, because engagements are really what matters. But anyway, enough that said. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've enjoyed the series. Tell me what you guys think. And of course, I'm always open to suggestions and ideas. But with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. As always, likes, dislikes, bell icon, and comments help the channel grow, get us out to new users, and allows us to become an even bigger community. And I appreciate your help. If you guys want to come hang out with me, feel free to join our Discord, link in the description below. Other than that, I'd really appreciate if you guys could subscribe. You guys are all awesome. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. You guys are all awesome, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a fantastic night, guys. See you later.